Okay, welcome back to an edition of Inside the Box. Danny Hogan, along with Coach Russell.
What's going on, brother?
How's everything? All right?
Welcome back.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
I'd like to thank the Bostonian who sponsored our nice decorations here for our New Year's special.
Unbelievable.
So thank you to the Bostonian for that.
Thank you very much.
Let's jump right into the hot topics here, Coach.
Okay.
Obviously, we got to start with the Colts. How in God's name, how do you take Peyton Manning off the field?
Peyton Manning.
How do you do it? Do you think it was a good decision or a bad decision, Coach?
I'll be quick on this. I believe they tanked that game.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, you're pulling out your best plays. You're 14-0. You're trying to win the season.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the second season. I understand that. He can get hurt, like Arteta got hurt walking down his house, falling down a flight of stairs in his house.
Exactly.
So what's the difference between getting hurt on the field and being outside the field? I just can't believe he pulled his plays.
Yeah, and the Colts say they're not into NFL history. They don't care about that, right? You think they're going to pull Peyton Manning next week and blow his? I care too.
I care.
Do you think they're going to blow his NFL streak next year of consecutive games? No, but they care about that history. What's to say he doesn't get hurt next week in the first quarter?
Exactly.
And now, in my opinion, they put extra pressure on themselves.
Exactly.
If they don't win the Super Bowl now, they're going to be destroyed. And I'll be right here on Inside the Box. I'll be the one doing it. Believe me.
When you talk about perfection, real quick, Patriots going up for the perfection. They lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. They won 18 straight games.
Incredible.
That was one more game than the Dolphins won. One more game than the Dolphins won. They had a better season actually than the Dolphins had.
But you got to win the championship.
You got to win the championship. I understand that, but it's amazing. It's amazing that they talk about wanting to back out of a game and not finish the whole game.
And you know me, I hate the Patriots, but you know what? I respect them for going full tilt every single game, the way they played for it.
Absolutely.
You know, the way they played that Giant game.
You got to play the game.
And they stayed fresh.
You play
to win the game. Herm Edwards, the Jets coach.
You play to win the game.
Speaking of my Jets, how about what a miracle there. So let's jump right into the playoff picture, obviously. Starting with the Jets. I mean, now they got a miracle. Now, people could say, hey, were they given a gift? Maybe. But you know what? The score was 15-10.
You take advantage of your circumstances.
And take advantage of circumstances. Who would have thought that the Jets would control their own destiny in the playoffs right now? Incredible. So we got the Jets. They win. They're in. You got the Ravens over the Raiders.
Right.
So they're in. So pretty much that'll probably lock up our AFC picture. I doubt the Bengals are going to be playing hard for anything because I'm sure the Patriots, who again never lay down, Colts, will play hard, win against the Texans, get that 3 seed.
So you like
the playoff
Jets?
picture, I think, will be locked up in the top 3 seeds with the Colts being 1, Chargers being 2,
right.
Patriots being 3 will be locked up before the Jets play the Bengals on
So
Sunday
Steelers
night.
don't get in.
No, Steelers don't get in
Wow.
because I think the Bengals rest.
Right.
And even if they don't rest,
So
I
the Jets
still
can
like
walk
the
over with
Jets.
the Bengals and they get in.
Exactly, and the Ravens are not going to lose to the Raiders with the playoffs on the line.
Right.
It's not happening.
Raiders have been pretty good upsetting some teams this year. They beat some pretty quality teams this year.
Yeah, they have. They really have.
They
They
beat
have
Pittsburgh
played
this
well.
year, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, they defeated, gave Philadelphia a
They
close
gave
game.
Philadelphia a game.
A pretty good game.
Yep.
Gave New Orleans a pretty good game.
Yep. Now they've been in games.
Okay.
They,
All right.
They definitely haven't.
You really want those Jets to get in?
Oh my God, please. Can it be my year? I just won my fantasy football Super Bowl. Give me a trophy. God, give me a Super Bowl.
All right, so you like the Jets over the Bengals?
I like the Jets over the Bengals.
All right, I'm taking the Bengals.
You're taking the Bengals.
Taking the Bengals.
Huh? Look at this
Taking
guy
the
over
Bengals.
here. I mean, I don't love the 10 points, to be honest with you.
All right, so let's go straight.
You're gonna shave it.
I'm gonna shave it.
He's shaving it. The coach.
I'm up by 10 anyway.
He's up 10 still in the best bets.
I'm
He's
up
still 10.
Yeah.
What are we doing on that game?
I'm going flat, not 5. No 5 points. No, they're yelling for us to do 5
It's 10
points.
points. It's 10 points.
It's 10 points, but
Yeah.
no 5. Now I'm going straight.
All right, let's
Bengals
go.
win out.
How much on that one, Coach?
We got a 10 spot.
All right, 10 spot on that
10
one.
spot on this
Okay.
one.
The other game we're looking at, well, we'll jump over to the NFC now that we covered the A. The
Right.
NFC is pretty much, I mean, just for seeding.
Right.
The playoff teams are set.
Pretty much, they're all
Everybody's
set.
set.
They're all
you know?
set.
You know, we got the Saints have locked up the number 1 seed.
Right.
But now, if Philly can beat Dallas in the
Right.
final game, then not only do they win the NFC East,
Mhm.
they'll also clinch a second-round bye and knock the Vikings, who were on cruise control for the last 5 or 6
amazing.
weeks, far
Amazing
choking
how far they
again.
got again.
They'll drop down to
Right.
a 3. They can drop all the way down to a 3 seed.
Absolutely.
You know, and you got Arizona's basically locked in at the 4
Right.
with their division win. Then you got the Packers. They're locked in at
Packers
in
are
the
playing
wild
great.
card.
Packers are playing as good as any team in the NFC right
And
now.
and just quick to finish that up. Sorry, Coach. And the loser of the Philly-Dallas game
Right.
will win. Will get the wild card.
Exactly.
So that's basically just
Exactly.
for the division.
And nobody wants
in
to
order
face
for
the
Dallas to
Packers.
get a bye, they would also need to beat Philly and have the Minnesota Vikings lose a game.
But right
in order
now,
to get
no
the
one
bye.
wants to face the Packers in the NFC.
No way.
Chargers in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
New England Patriots been on a pretty nice roll lately.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
They've been on a roll.
All right, they've been on a roll. So those three,
And you know
three teams,
that team in the playoffs.
Right.
I mean, you know, I think the Patriots.
they make some noise. They're gonna make some noise.
I don't think they're as motivated with the regular season
I don't know if I agree
think
with that.
now. I think
I don't
now.
know if I
No,
agree
I'm
with that.
saying during the regular season. I
Right.
think now if they get into the postseason, I think you're going to see a
Right.
different Patriot team.
Right.
You know, I really do.
But after all is said and done,
They're
we
gonna
got
be
to
tough out.
We got to make a quick prediction.
I like the Colts just because they have home field advantage.
Okay.
I can't see them. You know, they're tough. They're tough out
Right.
at home. You know, I like the Colts going in the AFC.
Right.
And you know what? I like Philly coming out of the NFC.
Do you?
Yeah.
I see San Diego or Philly.
San Diego, Philly.
San Diego, Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you who wins, but I like San Diego, Philly this year, and I think they're both playing well at the right time at peaking.
Now, if I had two teams I would want to have,
Right.
obviously the Jets in the
Right.
AFC.
Right.
You know, and I'd probably take the Saints to come out of the NFC.
Jets
as a
won in
team
the
I would like to
69.
see.
That should be good enough for
Hey,
you.
listen, 40-year anniversary. Maybe there's a little
Absolutely.
omen going on here.
Absolutely.
So the other game we were covering during the best bets was Cowboys over the Eagles.
But I like the Eagles in
You
that
like
one.
the Eagles in
yeah.
that game?
Yeah.
I think
Don't
I'm
take the
gonna
Cowboys.
go with the boys in that game.
Are you?
The boys are home. As much as I think the Eagles are hot, and I think the Eagles are going to be a tough out in the
Okay.
playoffs. I'm gonna take the boys -3.
You want to raise the stakes on the Jets and Bengals? Are you good enough with that? Or?
It's up to you, coach. It's up to you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it locked.
All
You're
right.
shaving off 10 points.
All
That's
right.
good enough for me.
All right, very good. Let's
You
go.
know? So that's pretty much your playoff picture
Very good.
going forward. We'll break down the playoff games next week. Let's jump into the bowl games now. We got some big games now. You know, unfortunately,
College
not enough time to
football.
cover everything, but let's cover the majors here. We got the Rose, granddaddy of them all, of
Right.
course.
Sugar Bowl.
Oregon versus Ohio State.
Sorry, go
We
ahead.
got the Sugar, Florida versus Cincinnati, and then we got the BCS, of course, the big one.
The big one.
Alabama, Texas. Coach, we might as well start with the Rose. Work our way up.
All right.
What do you like?
I like Ohio State.
Yeah.
They played good in the last two games. They were solid on defense.
Mm-hmm.
Terrell Pryor played pretty good at quarterback. Seemed like
Mhm.
he's finding his way at the end of the season. And they're letting him go now. Letting him run the ball out the pocket a little bit. So I like the way they have him moving and putting the ball down the field. And they play pretty good defense.
Yeah, I
Like
agree
Ohio
with you on
State.
that. I like Ohio State as well in that
Very
game.
good. Very good.
Over to the Sugar, we got Florida versus Cincinnati. Florida obviously coming off a heartbreaker in the championship game against
Well,
Alabama.
what's going on with the coach?
They're angry. You got
What's
Urban
going on with the
Meyer.
coach?
Urban Meyer resigning. Now he's back.
Yeah, 'cause-
Who knows? But I as much as Cincinnati looked great throughout the year,
Right.
Florida is just going
I'm
to.
taking Cincinnati. It's my upset
Really?
special year. I like Cincinnati.
Let's get. We'll put a little best bet on the college.
Absolutely.
Let's get a 10 on that.
Got a 10 on that.
Florida does not
We're
lose
going
this
for it
game.
all.
You got Tim Tebow's final college game. You got Urban Meyer not coaching the game. You're going to tell me this team with a bunch of seniors who played for Urban Meyer
Right.
for 3-4 years are
Mhm.
not going to be motivated to win this game big time? No, I love Florida in this game.
Cincinnati is a quiet sleeper.
Mhm.
Quiet sleeper meaning they got a lot of good offense, two quarterbacks,
Mhm.
all right? Got great tight ends on that team. I got
Oh, no
pro,
question.
pro defensive ends on both sides of the ball.
Mhm.
I just like the way they play. And they're
Okay.
unsung. They pretty much went behind the scenes all season long.
definitely.
I like Cincinnati a lot.
Okay, we'll see. Over to the BCS, you got Alabama against Texas, Coach.
I'm going Alabama.
Yeah,
Got the Heisman Trophy winner with Ingram.
Yeah.
I think Colt McCoy's going to have a good game. This may be like a USC Texas repeat game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, when we had Vince Young going back and forth. I think it was a great.
Yeah,
I've seen a great game in this.
I think you got Alabama going against Colt McCoy.
Right.
That defense was strong.
Good test.
They're a pro type defense.
Good
You know,
test.
I think I like Alabama, but it's going to be a tight game, I believe.
Absolutely.
You know, but I definitely like Alabama to win the national championship,
Same here.
and they're back.
All right.
All right, well, Coach, Happy New
Right.
Year.
Happy
all right?
New Year to you.
I'd like to
To
thank
our fans.
our fans and, of course, our viewer who wanted the bowl games broken down. That one was for you. And Happy
those
New Year to
comments,
all.
keep those comments coming
Keep those
in.
comments coming.
All right.
We'll see you next year on Inside the Box.
Happy New Year.